Hello friends, I am Professor Imran. Today we are going to see a video on C programming where we are going to get the hexadecimal, decimal and octal value of the entered number through the keyboard using different format specifiers. In order to see the program, let's quickly switch to the editor screen. To do the same, let's double click on the Turbo C++ icon, and here we go. So let's quickly open the program. I've just saved the title of the program. Okay, so here it is. Now let's try and understand this program. As I said, so this program is to print the decimal, octal and hexadecimal value of the entered number through the keyboard. Now, what happens when you need to enter a number through the keyboard, and what if you assign a direct value? To understand the same, let's quickly understand this program. As I have discussed in the earlier videos, whenever you wish to use any inbuilt function from the C library, you need to declare right at the top, you need to tell the compiler right at the beginning that include the header files whose related to the inbuilt functions that you may use in your program. Now in this program, we are going to use several inbuilt functions like clear screen, printf, scanf, again printf, and getch. All these functions are inbuilt functions. Now, these functions are already written and saved in the C library under different header files, that is stdio.h and conio.h. So those functions which are under header file conio.h are clear screen and getch. As I said so before, conio.h stands for console input output. Here we are calling these functions, that is clear screen and getch. Clear screen is a function which is used to wipe out the result of the earlier program, and getch is a function which is used to make sure that the result stays on the screen. Printf is an output function, which means whatever you write within this double quotes will be written on the screen or will be printed on the screen, excluding the escape sequence and format specifiers. Now, let's quickly understand this program first. Right at the beginning, after void main, that is, I am mentioning the definition of function main, which is started with a curly brace. I've written integer a. This is called declaring a variable. So a is a variable whose data type is integer. It means that we are telling a compiler that look, in this program, I'm going to use a variable a and its data type is going to be integer. After this, I have put a semicolon, which is nothing but it indicates the compiler that this is the end of the statement. So wherever you come across a semicolon, it is basically to tell the compiler that the statement gets over. After that, I've called the function clear screen. Whenever you want to make sure that the earlier result is wiped off, you are going to use the clear screen function. Clear screen function is always used after the declaration of the variables or any other declarations that you do in your C programming. After clear screen, I have written the function printf again because I want to print the line, please enter the number. So when the compiler executes this particular line, it will print, please enter the number, but it will not print \n because like the other escape sequences, \n is also an escape sequence. It is used to tell the compiler that whatever comes next should be on the new line. So this escape sequence, that is \n, is to tell the compiler that after printing this line, the cursor should move to the next line or to the new line. Then comes in another inbuilt function, that is scanf. Now what is scanf? Whenever you say that you want to do a program for any number, which clearly means that you are going to enter the number of your choice from keyboard. Why is this so? Because if you assign a value to this variable over here, every time you execute the program, the same number will be taken and the same answers will be repeated. However, if you want the program to be generalized, like if you want a program such that any number entered and your program should accept it, therein you should use the scanf function. Now scanf is an input function because it is going to scan the number that you enter from the keyboard, and over here it is mentioned %d within double quotes. Now this %d means it is going to accept an integer number. Why integer number? Because we have mentioned that a variable is declared as an integer. So the number that you would enter from the keyboard is also going to be an integer number. So %d is the format specifier for an integer. So whether you write %d or %i, it is acceptable. %d is decimal and %i is integer. You could write any of them. After that, the double quotes is complete, followed by a comma, which is going to separate these two things. And then there's something new, that is and. And over here is going to give an address to the number that you enter through the keyboard. So the moment you enter the number through the keyboard, this and will tell where it is supposed to go. So here and means address of, and then there's a variable over here, a. So the moment you enter the number through the keyboard, the number that you have entered will go and reside in the memory location whose name is given as a. After that, again you have a printf statement or a printf function. Now there are three format specifiers: %d, %o, and %x. %d is for decimal, %o is for octal, and %x is for hexadecimal. As you know that we have taken just one number and we have put that number in variable a. So if you need the decimal, octal, and hexadecimal value of the same number, so you have to mention the format specifiers, that is %d, %o, and %x. Now these format specifiers are for which number? The number which is in a. So in all the three places you will write a bracket complete for printf, followed by a semicolon, get ch, and then the closing bracket, which indicates that the definition of main function is over. Now let's quickly run this program and see what result we would get. So I'll click on compile and I'll click here, then I would click on run. Now, if you wish to directly compile and run, you could simply press Ctrl F9, which is a shortcut key for compiling and executing the program. So here we go. So the program is asking me to enter a number. I will enter a number 10. Let's see what result do I get. So the moment I enter the number 10, I have got its decimal value. The octal value of number 10 is 12 and the hexadecimal value of number 10 is A. So that's how you get the desired output. So that's it from my end. To experience more such programs, to learn more such programs, keep watching the videos and keep learning. Thank you.